back on the Morning Brew with friends, and I love this. I got my new shirt. What do you think of this, Leah? From the museum. Yeah, this is the new Killer Heels shirt. Andrew, what was the name of the artist on this again?
Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz, thank you, because he and his sister both have pieces in the Killer Heels show right now, and I love this. I'm already getting chalk all over it, though.
Yeah.
All of us have these great pieces of chalk, and that's because the doctor here has some trivia questions for us about Espanol.
Right.
And we're going to see
how much you know.
So we've got these great little. I invented a letter that looks just like a T and an F.
Just in case,
Just,
right?
it's kind of a
It's cheating.
But we have this chalk and we got chalkboards here.
Okay, so you want me to give you the question?
Give us the questions because you have the answers, right?
I have the answers here. Okay, the United States has more Spanish speakers than Spain. True or false?
All right. I'm going true.
True, false. The answer is true.
Yeah. You look very surprised at that.
The United States has 50,700,000 Spanish speakers, and Spain has 46 million.
Well, we're a much larger country.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, the second one is Mexico is the largest Spanish-speaking country in the world. True or false?
The largest speaking country in the world.
In the world.
Well, you just said the answer to that.
I'm going to go false.
Okay, this one is true. 500 million.
That makes sense.
Spanish speakers. Okay. Third, 20 million people speak Spanish as a first or second language in the United States. True or false?
I'm going false because I think it's more people than that.
I thought so.
Okay, very good.
Yeah?
45 million people speak Spanish as a first or second language.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Dan. Yeah, you're very quick on that buzzer back there. Yes.
We can use this thing on that ship.
Okay, the last question is, Spanish has been spoken in New Mexico for 200 years.
Well,
Yes. You said longer, right?
I'm going true and
Spanish
more.
has been spoken in New Mexico for 200 years.
True and more.
True and more.
It's false.
Yeah? Oh, thank you, Dan.
Spanish has been spoken in New Mexico for 415 years.
So that's
So I'm correct with true and more.
True and more.
True and more. Yeah. Right.
It's
okay.
true. Yeah. That was kind of a trick question.
Okay.
I'm going trick question on that. Because yes.
You did very well, though. You did very well. That's right.
Well, I love this. What are some of the other questions that people get? You know, when you are going into the immersion programs, what are some of the myths that you hear about Spanish?
Well, I think, like we mentioned before, is that only the archaic form is used, but we have a lot of Mexican Nahuatl terms in New Mexico Spanish. We have a lot of borrowings from English. Do you know any borrowings of English is taken from Spanish? Mm-hmm. All the terminology from the rodeo. Mm-hmm. You know, juzgao is a jail or having to do with a trial, and juzgao comes from juzgado, which means to be judged, right, to have gone through trial. So if you have rodeo, lariat is la riata, you have vaquero, buckaroo. Buckaroo comes from vaquero.
Before we forget, do you guys have a website where we can find more about your program?
Yes, it's bilingualstrategies.com.
Excellent. And then for the Latina, Miss Latina New Mexico program, you guys have a Facebook and a website too, right?
Yes, MissNewMexicoLatina.com.
Excellent. Fashion show coming up. This is going to be so much fun. How do we find out more about that?
You can check out our Facebook page if you search under Tender Love Community Center, and also on our website.
Excellent. And then, Leah, your piece goes up in just a couple of weeks, right?
It'll be finished by the end of the month.
So you're under the gun to get it done. Yes. And by then, the Killer Heels show will be down, so I highly recommend you go see that. Director Dan says it is excellent, so I love that. And then...
No, I'm just kidding. It's great.
And then you can find us on the social medias and on our awesome website. We love it when you go to themorningbrew.tv. We've done some awesome stuff with the website, like made it optimized for your phone so you can find everything about us. And then we love it when you find us on social media, on our YouTube channel at Morning Brew, on the Facebook at Morning Brew Show, and of course you can tweet at us at My Morning Brew. And yeah, find everything out about the show, how to be here. And you can actually, I say today, tweet at us in Espanol.
Oh, very good.
Right?
En español.
En español.
Yeah.
Muy bien, gracias. And we'll be watching for you guys on somewhere. We'll find out
I
where.
will let you guys know as soon as I have the details.
That would be
Definitely.
great. And we'll see you at the fashion show. Excellent.
Okay.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow on the Morning Brew with Friends.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Luego.